I want to start off by saying thank you to the fans, thank you to my teammates, thank you to the Dallas Cowboys organization, and also thank you to my YouTube family, everybody that's been showing support of me and going with me through this journey. Just want to tell everybody I appreciate the love and thank you. For me this season, personally, got to take you back. Obviously was playing for the Raiders and eventually getting traded mid-season to a new team, new organization, obviously America's team, not necessarily knowing, how it was going to go, but I did know that they needed a guy inside that could stop the run and, help out this defense. So, that first year I get here, everything's going pretty good. I'm performing, but obviously, getting traded mid-season it's a good thing, and also necessarily I won't say it's a bad thing, but it was a lot of adjustment that had to be made. Meeting new guys, meeting new teammates, new staff, and obviously, we went as far as we could, made it to the playoffs. Didn't get a chance to win the division, but went against that team that always give us troubles. To be able to go through that year after getting traded, finishing the year out strong as best as I could, I felt good. And then, fast forward a little bit, going into that offseason last year, to be honest, not really sure if I really wanted to continue playing. Obviously, my daughter was turning 2 at the time, and just kind of felt like I needed to be around my family. Playing 10 plus years in the NFL could kind of take some time away from them. And, going through that offseason, not to say I was done with football, but I just wanted to spend time with my family, be more of a father for my daughter, just being around, because obviously football season is, pretty much year round, and not being able to really spend as much time because I'm training, I'm going to get treatment, I'm going to, take care of myself, even though that my daughter was young at the time, she might not remember everything, but just being a dad and just wanting to be there for every moment for her as she grow and continue to, just teach her and know that she has, a father that's with her. It was challenging. And to, fast forward to free agency of last year, obviously it was slow. Obviously I didn't get necessarily what I wanted, but at the end of the day, I still love this game, and I feel like I'm playing at a high level, as I get older. So we get to Oxnard, obviously slamming whatever with the Cowboys. Everybody's happy, everybody's excited. My first time in Oxnard and my first full season with, the gang and the guys. From my experience, it was amazing. I was able to bring my family out to Oxnard, stayed at a resort. So in between, just grinding for football, trying to build that chemistry, I was still able to, get some time away from football while being in training camp to, hang out with my family, take my daughter to the beach, go out to eat, and, just that experience being there, the way Jerry Jones set up everything, it was top of the line. The fans came through and support every day in practice. And obviously, bringing in the young guys like Mozzie, just building that chemistry and everything, and being, a veteran at the time, and, being with Law, being with Micah, D.A., Osa, to me, it really lit another fire under me. And what I mean by that is, you've been playing at a high level so long, and as you get older, a lot of the, people, reporters, just people that just talk or say stuff, may, say things like, he's washed up, or can he still do it? But at the end of the day, I always have confidence in myself and knowing that I could still go out there and produce and play. And, as the, training camp went on, it was quite understandably that I was still, playing at my peak, and just could continue to compete with the young guys. It's a good balance between competing with guys and also helping out guys. For some people, it might be hard for them, trying to teach a young guy that's at the same position as you are, and, worrying about if you're going to become a starter or if you won't even play. One thing I've learned in my life is, if I go out there and just do what I do, play the way that I play, at a young age, we was taught to, knock a dude in the mouth. As for D lineman, it's just, if you get to that man first or you put your hands on that guy, everything pretty much take care of its own. So really just trying to get that wisdom to those guys, but also while doing that, trying to continue to be productive and perform at a high level. I see myself while I'm playing, or since my career have started, I've always been a starter. It's one thing I take very seriously. Not to say just because you're not a starter, you're not important to the team, but that's just my views, the way I feel and how I carry myself. So, training camp was a success. A lot of guys got better. A lot of guys, increased their role or worked on things that they wanted to work on years previously. So, all in all, I would say training camp, off season was a success. So, starting the year off, we played the Giants. Obviously, that was the team I got drafted to.
The New York Football Giants select Johnathan Hankins.
It's a great feeling, man. For me personally, I got drafted there. That was my first home. 21 years old, living in New Jersey and New York. It was pretty overwhelming, but lucky for me, I had some great veterans, great coaches that kind of helped ease my transition for my first year in the NFL and to become the player that I am. But full circle to be playing for the Cowboys, being on the opposite team, going back to a place that I called home, New York, New Jersey, and going against those guys. It was a little strange, but I think the good thing about playing in the NFL and being in the NFL, the relationships you have and that you make, either team or any player that goes anywhere. But to come back to New York and still see some familiar faces and some people that recognize what I did for that organization, and the tables turned now, I'm going against them, and this being year 11 and still performing at a high level, it felt good. Obviously, the family was able to come to the game. And you talk about the game, we pretty much blew them out. First game of the season. So to start off like that, that type of fast start, that type of way we were playing on defense, causing turnovers, scoring on defense, blocking field goals, that was a good way to start the season off, and for the weeks to come. Obviously, with the ups and downs, when you're blowing teams out and you're winning, sometimes it's a little bit easy not to necessarily coach some of the mistakes you have probably made in that game. Not to say we made a lot, but when you're winning, there's not really much to really say. It's a lot of high fives, amazing jobs, but obviously when you go through a course of an NFL season, it'd be nice to be perfect, it'd be nice to win every game, but that just wasn't the case. So, the games that we did lose, the Cardinals, in games like that, it was pretty much just us being ourselves, us not being all on the same page. And in the NFL, it's any given Sunday, it's week to week. There's no game that's guaranteed that you're gonna win, even though the media, people on the internet just assume that every game is a win. And in the NFL, you learn quickly and fast that that's not always the case. But obviously, when we take a bad loss, really just stay the course, man. Do everything we've been doing to get us here. Continue to practice where we've been practicing. Not necessarily really to change up everything we've done because we took a loss, but just learning from that loss and understanding that we got to be on point at all times, every game. You can't have no type of relapse or getting comfortable with anything. So, we took some losses this year, and we always bounce back. And that just shows the testament of the chemistry we got, the coaching staff we have, and it's a long season. To have my family there, Massa, Miliana, man, it's everything. It's the reason why I do this. Oh, God.
You won't do it.
Why?
Because I just feel you just staring at me. Oh, it's nice, man. It's my why. They're the reason why I'm like, get a little choked up. It just came from out of nowhere. But it's a blessing to have them there. Every home game I have, if they're not sitting at the regular seats, appreciate my guy Law and Sasha for, being courtesy enough to allow my daughter and my wife sit in the box, which maybe one day, not saying I will never do it, Master, but maybe one day. It was nice, it's nice to be able to sit in on the sideline and know exactly where my family are, knowing that they're safe, just knowing that they're there to support me. And, every time I go out or every time I go on the sideline, I look towards them, watching them. They just give me an extra boost of motivation to go out there and have a good game because, obviously I do it for myself and I'm passionate about it, but I love my family just as much. Football is what I love, but it's not who I am. Now that I'm married, I have a family, I think I'm a father first. Obviously I'm a man of God, but just trying to just do everything right just to make sure my family is in a good position. Obviously my parents come out to some games, and to just be able to have them come out and support and be able to, just be the man of the family, being the youngest of 8. Got you, Jennifer. Being the youngest of 8 and kind of just being, one of the big dogs in the family. I've learned to understand that and realize the calling that I had, and to just really, be a man. Even though I might be the second youngest, doesn't mean that I can't be a leader for my family or show them ways to be successful. And God blessed me, to be able to play 11 seasons. Obviously, racked up a few contracts, doing well financially, but to be able to, be financially stable, but also be able to take care of my family and be there when tough times or when they need me, man, that's probably overall the best feeling other than just football. First of all, I want to thank the fans. When I started this journey of, obviously playing in the NFL, fans are what keeps the game going. Is the reason why we go out there and play and perform the way we do, because if it weren't for y'all coming out and supporting, wherever team I'm at or, any team in general, you gotta have fans. As we went through COVID year, not having fans at a game is pretty boring. So to, just play in front of, millions or thousands at a stadium and have them screaming your name, them being so passionate about it, just as much as we're passionate about the game and we love, I felt like for me, it only made sense for me to kind of show y'all a deeper look into like my life and my purpose. So, my guy Timmy, which, he's will be big time actor, best friend, met him when I first got to Las Vegas. Just seeing the way he worked and the way he prepared, and just knowing myself, I knew I was always closed off. Obviously when I first met him, wasn't this talking towards him or anyone, but as I get to learn people and as the fans continue to follow me and show support, I thought it was a great idea to start the YouTube channel. And what that brought was just a deeper look into my life, my football's life, and a lot of fans has a lot of questions. When people notice me, they ask for photos, they stop to take pictures, which I love and I appreciate it. But I just felt like I owed the fans something that, maybe some guys have done, but to be able to show, my off-season training, just giving more light, more, I guess you can say content for you guys to see that, like a lot of you guys wanted, just to, just see the way of an NFL player. That gave opportunity for y'all to, write down comments, ask questions. One of the funny questions people always ask is, how much do you eat? And it's like, well, just because I'm 300 pounds on me, I eat the whole fridge. But it was just a nice opportunity for me to give to y'all and, Cowboy Nation, and take it back to Raider Nation from when I first started. Man, the support was always there. Might have not been the biggest or, the biggest athlete, but for people to tune in and to watch my journey, I just felt that was all love. As we say in the D-line, love king. But I thought it was good to really commit to it this year and really shed more light, give y'all more content of just the journey we go through. Because at the end of the day, we're all just human beings. It means something, and for you guys to show the support and continue to support us through the good or bad just makes it that much more special. And definitely glad I decided to really commit and continue to push this out for y'all because, growing up, I wasn't big on talking, wasn't big on public speaking, but as I continue to evolve and move forward with this process, I'm finally being able to, speak more clearly, talk to reporters more, because early in my career, they had to force me to go do that. And if you ask me, I'd rather say a few words than get fined for not talking, so to the NFL. But it definitely opened up another avenue for me, giving me opportunity to really step away from football and show a different light, show a different, a view of myself. And it's taken off. And just want to tell y'all thank you, and I appreciate y'all for that. So I know everybody want to talk about how the season went and what happened. Just to be quite frank with y'all, just as much as the fans love this game, we literally wake up every day from 6 a.m. to sometimes 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or sometimes longer. I understand the fans are diehard fans, and they love this team as it became part of their life, their journey. But to just understand and know from a player perspective, man, this is what we dream for. This is, for some guys, everything they wanted in their lives. And to, come up short, we all shocked, we all hurt. Honestly, this year we thought we was gonna make it to the Super Bowl, and we should have. But like I said, it's any given Sunday. No game is promised. And I know we were a loaded team, a great organization. Green Bay had our number, and there was really nothing we could do about it. And it definitely sucks, but just to understand, this is not the last season, it's not the final season. And I know a lot of people might say, well, Jerry Jones is getting older. But just know that that organization, the coaching staff that we got, or whatever coaching staff that's coming next, the bar doesn't go down. The way y'all view us is still a Super Bowl contender team. So just know that we all are sad, and we all feel bad that we didn't get the job done for you guys and for us personally, as brothers to brothers. But we'll be back, and that's what I got to say. All right. So I know a lot of people are wondering, what's next for me. Obviously, after the way the season ended, it's always nice to, like my coaches say, take 2, maybe 3 months as needed just to get your mind right, your body right. But is this the last time you're going to see Big Hank? I don't think so. I'll definitely be back. Speaking with the Cowboys, speaking with the, Mike and the staff. Obviously, I'm still playing at a high level, and I still want to continue to play. But I'm a free agent. I think I brought some good value to this team. For people that have been asking, no, I'm not retiring. I think being on a team, being on an organization like this, I still think I still got some left in the tank. There's not too many big run stoppers here in the NFL, but the biggest thing is just, playing 11 years, the wisdom that I have, the understanding that I have, and just, obviously, the experience that I have is, you really can't find that. It's hard to find. I won't say you can't find it. It's hard to find. And to, have the year that I had, which, for this year 11, and still playing on a high level, still getting the job done. And I feel like I still got some unfinished business. Still got goals I want to achieve. Still want to win that Super Bowl trophy. So is Hank done? No. Hank is just more motivated, more than, I was years previously. And, the goal of mine is to get to the Super Bowl. I would love for it to be here. But obviously I'm a free agent right now, so we'll see how everything goes, the talks and everything. And the journey don't stop here, and the content I'm pushing out is going to continue to go. If I wasn't playing football or if I was playing football, it's still going to continue to flow. I have a lot of stuff that I'm planning on doing or that I have done as far as investments and just, pointers. I guess you could just say wisdom, man. I got a lot of things, a lot of stuff that I've been through over the years that I feel like it benefit a lot of guys or a lot of people that watch my content. So I'm gonna try to create a good balance of it, not just being football or just being me. Just trying to just be as real as I can and give y'all, the most authentic stuff that I have, and to, just be a leader in the community and just continue to, be on this journey.